So when did you get started with North Shore?
So I started in 2009. I wanted to join earlier, but didn't have tights at the time. So my mom signed me up in 2009, and I started playing defense. I started playing all kinds of positions. Then my second year, my coach put me into running back, quarterback, and that's when I had the feel of it. And I went from Pee Wee to Sunnybrooke, and then I went on my ways to Lions. At the time, we had Lions and Cheetahs, so I was trying really hard not to go to Cheetahs. So I made myself in Lions, and then from there, Coach Terry was actually the announcer right over there in the booth. In the booth over there, he gave me the nickname Booby Williams, and it took off from there. And after that, I went to Mustangs. After Mustangs, I went to Abbott. And after Abbott, now in the University of McGill, and trying to win a championship over there.
Nice. And what position are you playing?
So currently playing running back.
Okay.
I've been playing running back since Lions, since North Shore. I won one championship in Lions, 2 championships in North Shore Mustangs, and I won 1 championship on Abbott, and 2 championships on Mustangs. But this year, I'm at McGill. We lost. We had a terrible season. We went 1-7, and now we're in the same cycle, off-season training. Right now, I'm here helping out the kids, giving the tips I know, and then from there, after August, our season starts in September.
Nice. And what's it like for you to be back here?
Back here? Well, it's always good to be back here. This is where everything started, Friday Night Lights. Not much of us have that opportunity to play on a Friday. And over here, we had everyone. We had the school dances, and everyone came over to watch us and talk to us after the game, dap us up. Then we would go to McDonald's to eat. It was fun. It's a good memory. I feel like not a lot of people understand that Bantam. I feel like Bantam football is the most important. It's the time when you're having the most fun. And the further you go up, the more it becomes a business, the more it becomes a job. You know, like football, it takes a lot of hours. We take probably 50 to 60 hours a week with training, with film study, with workouts, with just meetings and everything, then practice. Especially if you live further out, when I was going to Abbott, it's Wild West, so it's like urban area. It's not urban area, and when you go back downtown and at McGill, you know, like you spend a lot of time away from your family. So here's like you have your sense of family. And I still have friends till this day from Lions, so it's much appreciated.
Do you feel like it's a sense of community that North Shore has offered throughout the years?
Yeah, so I feel like North Shore really has the best program, and a lot of people outside of North Shore hate on North Shore, but I feel like how we have it set up is the best, because I'm from Sunnybrooke, and then we have Alexander Park, West Park, Amma Bay, etc. But some of those parks closed down, and I feel like having a bunch of parks gave us the ability for like other players to have more playing time. And then when we had more playing time, it's like I'm a running back, so now I'm a running back at Sunnybrooke. My friend could be a running back at Alexander Park, and he can still have the same amount of reps. And then we go to Lions to merge it. Now we have a super team because we all had the same amount of playing time, the same amount of skills, and now we come together as one, and now it's like we're unstoppable, you know?
Yeah.
So I think how they have it set up is perfect. People hate on it, but like when we have smaller parks and then we combine to one, it just makes everyone we get a lot more all-stars from there.
Powerhouse.
Exactly.
And now you're over at McGill.
Yeah.
So you're studying with McGill. What do you?
So right now I'm doing business, but it's weird because I want to do business because I have a lot of entrepreneur ideas, but I also want to do social work. That's really what I want to do. I want to give back to the community because football saved my life, and a lot of people here. Football saved a lot of people's lives, you know. But football really saved my life. It helped me to stay out of trouble. You know, it disciplined me. It taught me a lot of life lessons, right? Like you're here, practice at 7 o'clock, you finish at 9. You can't be distracted, you know. And the further you go up, the same thing. You can't be going clubbing, drinking, and everything like that. You know, that's gonna destroy your body, and you're not gonna be in physical shape to prepare and perform, right? And football, like, I don't know, it just really saved my life. But like, I could have been doing things where I could have got myself in trouble, but now I'm in practice and I'm disciplined. It's like I know I want to go far in it. And that's my dream, to go far in it, to play in the NFL, CFL, pros. So when you have that dream, you're gonna have to make sacrifices, and those are sacrifices I took.
So with your brother being on the field with you, was that also him being encouraged by his older brother?
Yeah. So my mom put him in football after, and he just loved coming to my games. And I asked him, do you want to play football? And he said yes. And now he's at one of the spots where I'm here now. This is his first year Lions, so it's gonna be a little bit nervous and new for him. The coaches are strict. They're not much nicer than they were in Sunnybrook. So I feel like it's going to be a good experience for him. So he's young, I kind of push him too hard, but he has time, and the coaches are here for him.
Yeah. And what is it like seeing your brother follow in your footsteps?
Following my footsteps is great. It's honestly great because I used to be a troublemaker in school and stuff. So when I see him follow my footsteps and I'm seeing that he's not getting in much trouble as I was in like high school and elementary school, it's good because he's on the right path, and I just want him to be in the right path, you know. And it's humbling. It's humbling that I did something for him to follow to do. But I don't want him to just follow my footsteps. I want him to do what he loves, not just to copy me, you know, to be his own person, to be his own identity.
And going to his games,
yeah,
that must be.
So the problem, so that's the thing about football. Going to his games, I try to go to his games as best as I can, but with my football schedule, it's super hard to go to because sometimes we have the game on the same day, or we finish late, and then I just make it for like the fourth quarter. So it's rough. But when there's days we have a bye, I'm there, and I love to see the smile on his face to support him, you know, because he does the same thing for me. He comes to my games when he can, so I have to return the favor.
So he was always on the sidelines.
Yeah.
While you were on the field.
Yeah. So we were my last year at Abbott when we won our semifinals. He was the first one to hug me and say what's up, and like you look back at it, it's like it's a blessed moment, you know. You're blessed. It's like you have your family with you, and then when you go further in university, like I actually cried a little bit because like I spent so much time away from my family, you know. I'll come back home, and then like everyone's going to bed at 10 p.m. I'm getting home at like 11, and it's like I just have to eat, wake up, and then when I wake up, everyone's gone for school or something, or work and everything like that. So it's like, it's rough. So I spend most time I can in the summer with my little brother at football, because that's our family time, you know, our quality time. And then we watch film or movies or anything like that. So yeah, Lions is helpful. All this was full, and then you had the school dance. I went to Riverdale, so I was like the man of the show as a kid. This is my area. We had the school dance after. It was fun. Like everyone was here, and like I think that was part of the culture. Like we used to say game day, Friday Night Lights. Everyone come here, and then we had the speakers, the music, the food. It was just vibes. Everyone loved it. The West Island, you know.
So you guys would play Friday nights and then go back into the school for your school dance?
So what we would do, we have our game day. Of course, we couldn't go straight because we were stinking and stuff, you know, right? So we would go home, shower, and then come back. So the school dance would finish around like, they finished kind of late. The game started at like 6, finished at 8:30. The dance would finish around like 10, 11. And then everyone would take the 68 or 28, come back, get a lift, and just party, you know? Like our little club, a little social club. It was fun. It was super fun, for real. The barbecue was right there. Penny was on the barbecue and everything. Oh my goodness. It was fun times. All my friends, we got Brandon, Brandon Remy, Andrew Grant, Darius Simmons, Jack Zidradis. And that's the thing, like, people they don't understand it now, but they're gonna see it much later in the season. When you go up, like when the season's done, maybe that's gonna be the last time you play with these guys, you know? Some people don't even realize that. Like I played with Jack. My last time playing with Jack actually was Abbott. I was fortunate with Abbott. But before that, Mustangs, I didn't play with him. He was in a different school. He was playing with LCC. And then he went from UConn, University of Connecticut. And now he's at, I don't know what university he's at. I think it's Merrimack, yeah, University of Merrimack. And like, we want him back at McGill, but it's just different, you know? Everyone goes to different schools and different choices, you know? So it's like, take this opportunity to make your friends, because these are they're gonna have your life friends forever, you know? Andrew Grant, that's my O-line best friend, you know? And like, I'm running back in the O-line, we're not supposed to be best friends and tight, you know? It's like, I'm the cool guy, but he's the real cool guy, you know? Those are the protectors of the line. But yeah, they're gonna cherish the moment for real. Hopefully they do, hopefully.
Yeah. It's interesting that you say that, because I've spoken with other players too.
When I did my semifinals, it was really like, I didn't even know it was my last game. It was my last game at Abbott, right? So I was like, I just played the game. We could have lost, and it would have been my last game there. We could have won. Like if we won, we go to the next one. But once we finished the game, I took a breath. That's what I love. That's what we love, you know. I didn't even get to see it. Hopefully, I get to catch it later or something. But yeah, like my last game at Abbott, once the game was done, I took a breath, and I was like, wow, like I have one more game, and that's the last time I'm playing here. Like, I won't be able to wear the same colors, same thing. The only thing I'll be able to do is to help out and anything like that. Same here. Coaches always joke around like, yo, I can put you on right now. I'm like, if you can, let me do it. You know? Let me bully some kids, but like, same thing for real.
Do you remember your last Mustangs game?
My last Mustangs game? Well, of course, I won a championship. You already know how it is. Yeah. But yeah, our last championship, I think we played Diablos. I don't know what team or where they were from again, but Diablos. I don't remember much of it. I just remember we were celebrating with the trophy. We did the mannequin challenge where everyone like froze. We have a video of that, so we're looking back onto it. But yeah, I don't remember too much of it. I just remember the guys there and like the jokes and stuff, you know, the sleepovers, the bus rides, the turn-ups, really about everything. The coaches making fun of us. We're like some Mustangs. It's not like Lions, you know. Lions is like the junior, and then you have Mustangs, you know. They get more strict coaches, more mean coaches. But yeah, this Lions it's a good tool to learn, to pick up from, and after, like, it has a winning culture. That's what I like about Lions. North Shore has a winning culture. So when people leave North Shore, they can go to a different school, a different team, and they can put that winning culture there. And that's what I honestly felt like I did with Abbott. I feel like not just me as well, but with the team, I was able to understand what we did over there and take what I did over there and put it over there. And then what we did over there, put it over there. And that's the same thing I'm trying to do now. That's really honestly, when people ask me like, oh, why did you go to McGill? McGill's, they always talk down on McGill Redbirds. Say, why did you go there? They're a terrible football team. You couldn't win there. But like, I don't run away from challenges. When you run away from challenges, you're never going to be a winner, right? So I went there and I said, I think I have enough knowledge and I have the people with me to make this place a winning culture, and we're going to do it. And honestly, we didn't have the goal that we had last year. We didn't achieve our goal, but this is the year to achieve our goal. We always have the next year. So I can't waste time partying and stuff like that. I have to start grinding right here. So even here, when I'm coaching up and helping kids, I have my cleats on, so I'm not wasting no time. I get to do my footwork, you know? That's it. But yeah, I'm just honestly trying to put a winning culture everywhere I go and to tell myself I was there, be one here, and I was a part of that. That's really my goal.
He said no. I asked him, but he said no.
Thursday,
yeah.
Oh, I bet. Oh my God, it's a superstar. It's footwork. Show the footwork. Okay. Oh my God. I don't want to play football because of concussions and everything, but they teach you how to tackle properly. They teach you how to hurt yourself. So the rules, they put new rules so you're not like concussions. It's less concussions, right? So there's not much danger to it. Yeah, it's still a contact sport. Yeah, people can get bruised up and they can still get badly hurt. But they put more rules for it so it'd be less dangerous, you know? So I think that's important. Even this guy, he taught me a lot of stuff, and we just spoke for a bit. And he told me he played in the States, he went to the camps in the States, and how he enjoyed the experience. But what he told me what was important was that the years that you have when you're playing, they're short. And it may seem like it's fast, like it's long, but it's fast. Like, I was here since 2014. And like, now I look back and it's like, I'm back here. It's like, wow, like, I just blinked my eye, you know? Mm-hmm. It's the same thing when you go to Abbott. I was at Abbott for 3 years. Now it's gone. Now I'm at McGill. I have 3 years there, and it's gonna be gone like that. Mm-hmm. It seems long when you're in the process, but once you think about it, it's fast. It's not forever. Football's not forever. And that's what people have to understand. So take your gems from it.
Yeah.